Hi everyone, welcome back. So today's video, we are going to do a complete disaster clean with me. We had a mess in the kitchen. The dining room was pretty messy. The living room was completely destroyed. So we're going to go ahead and tidy that up. We're also going to do a little bit of laundry. I'm going to fold some laundry and whatnot. I'm also going to show y'all how I wash the kids' karate gear and how I package the meat. So we're going to start here in the kitchen. As you can see, it was pretty messy. We had some stuff to do in here. I need to unload the dishwasher, load it back up, get all the dishes taken care of. My in-laws were actually coming on this day, so they were going to be there in just a few hours. So I kind of rushed to get the house as clean as I could before they got here. They have seen the house completely destroyed. They are so used to it, but I always like to have it clean when anyone first walks in. Whenever we're having company, I just like them to walk into a clean home. So I'm going to go ahead and unload the dishwasher, load it back up, and get all this done. Y'all really enjoyed the video of us cleaning the barn, the bar in the barn. It was a lot of fun to film and to edit for y'all. So we'll be doing more of those. We're going to be working a lot outside coming up soon. So I really hope y'all are ready for that. We're trying to get ready for the cooler weather to get here. We'll probably be spending some more time outside. Here in Texas, the summers get brutally hot, so we don't go out as much as we do in the fall and the winter because our winters are usually pretty mild. It can get pretty cold, but most of the time we can handle it. My husband and I both enjoy cold weather over hot weather, but down here in Texas, when it's cold, it's usually raining and stuff, but on the days that it's not, we really enjoy being outside. So we'll be doing some more of that here in the future. Thank y'all so much for all the love, though. Y'all are so sweet, so kind. Y'all say that y'all really enjoy seeing more sides of me and hearing memories and stories. So I will try to implement that more here on the channel. The internet is a crazy place to put your life, so I am very careful about what I say and how I say it, but I do like for y'all to get to know me better, so I'm really trying to open up more. I'm going to go ahead and just hand wash some of these pans that we had over here. I know a lot of y'all ask me what I eat, if I'm still eating that way. I will talk about that more at the end of the video when I'm packaging all the meat and whatnot. I just don't want to bore anyone that's not here for that. So we're just going to stick to the cleaning motivation here at the beginning of the video.
I'm living for the highlights, living for my dream. So baby, stay with me.
So I went ahead and ordered these glasses on Amazon. I will link them below. They are so cool. They have the lid and the glass straw. They are glass. I was tired. I felt like I was drinking water and I could taste the plastic from the cups. I don't let the boys use these because they are glass and I don't want them to forget that the straw is made of glass and then bite it or something. But I know that they have little rubber things that we could probably put on the end of the straw and also maybe around the cups so that they could use them. Because, like I said, we're trying to get away from drinking and eating around plastic or off of plastic. But these were a really good price, and they actually came with 2 straw cleaners. So you get 4 cups plus the lids, plus the straw, and 2 straw cleaners. So I will link that down below. It was a really good deal for like 16 bucks or so. So I think that's pretty affordable. But yeah, I've been using them nonstop. My daughter claimed one already. She wants to like decorate hers with some sea animals and stuff. She's really into sea animals right now. So we might be doing that with the Cricut. I thought that would be fun. I just don't know if they have if there's a way we can use the Cricut for them because I don't want us to be washing them and everything be peeling off. So we'll see how that works. I don't know yet. We'll figure something out. But I'm going to go ahead and clean off the island really quick, clean up everything, put things away so that way we can wipe down all the counters.
I'm living for the highlights, living for our dream.
So if y'all have any suggestions on what kind of videos y'all would want to see here on the channel, let me know down in the comments. I am trying to post more frequently now, so I know that y'all love organizing and decluttering, so there's going to be a lot of that going on. I know y'all like to go outside and whatnot, but let me know if there's any other videos y'all would like me to do, or, would want me to touch on any subjects. Let me know down in the comments. It would really help me out a lot.
When we touch, I forget how we end in that rush. Nothing fake or pretend, it's a blush. You and I, you and I, you and I know it's stupid, but give me a moment to chase it all the starlight, chasing what feels right. So baby, hold on tight. We're living for the highlights, like it's our last when we touch. I forget how we end in that rush. Nothing fake or pretend, it's a blush. You and I, you and I. When we touch, I forget how we end in that rush. Nothing fake or pretend, it's a blush. You and I, you and I, I thought about it when you asked me, where would I go? Like if there was just one place I could choose, where would I go? Now I know.
So now we're going to go ahead and start on the dining room. It wasn't too bad, but there was a lot of mess on the floor. I just needed to clean off the table really quick. We had a few things over here. Jasmine finished the Aladdin puzzle, so the boys were upset. They want to get their own puzzles. It originally was for the three of them to just sit and work on whenever they wanted to, but once she took over and she completed most of it, when they would try to help, when they would sit down to do more, she was not having it. Like, she had claimed the puzzles, so I told them that I would get them all different puzzles so that way they could each have their own and work on it. I'm sure we'll get Jeremiah something that's a little less advanced and, go from there. Maybe get Jazzy one that's a little harder. I used to love doing puzzles when I was young, and they do too. So I'm going to go ahead and start on this living room. It was a complete disaster in here. This is where the boys usually hang out, and you can tell they also have been jumping on that trampoline like every single day, all day. I'll come out here and one of them is going to be jumping. It's so funny, but like we let it happen because they have a lot of energy to burn, and I think it's great for them to be active as much as possible, which is, like we're trying to get a little more healthy. Like the whole family needs to get a little more healthy. So it's cool that they're in here just jumping while they're watching TV or whatever. But yeah, it is a little noisy, but that's okay. I can deal with it. I've had so many kids and I've been doing this so long. I can drown just about anything out, and I don't even hear chaos anymore. That's how long I've been a mom. Um, But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and just tidy up in here. I hope y'all are enjoying this video. I just threw this one together really quick just to give y'all some Sunday cleaning motivation. I will be working on a really long video for next week. I have to clean this whole house, closets and all, and I'm just gonna make it one really long video for y'all. So that'll be coming up probably, I'm hoping Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll see when I get that one posted.
All I want is all of you, baby, baby. Nothing less than that will do, baby, baby. You take me higher, higher, higher. You set my soul on fire, fire, baby. You get me like no one before, yeah. You don't need me, but you want me more and more. Something I adore, and I know, I'm sure, I feel love with you. So just stay, don't stay, I'm yours, babe. It's true. You take me. You take me. You set my soul on all I want is all of you, baby, baby. Nothing less than that will do, baby, baby. You take me higher, higher, higher. You set my soul on fire, fire, baby. You get me like no one before, yeah. You don't need me, but you want me more and more. It's true. You take me. You set my soul on you take me higher, 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 baby, baby. You set my soul on fire, fire, baby.
So we're just about done in here. I'll show y'all how everything turned out after we do everything else in the video. I did get a few afters. I didn't mop on this day. I was actually in between editing and filming because I was, like I said, my in-laws were coming, so I wasn't sure if I was going to film, but I was like, you know what? I'm already cleaning. Let me just go ahead and film this. So I did get done a little bit earlier. They had gotten in a little later than I expected, so I went ahead and started doing some laundry as well. As y'all know, I'm never caught up on laundry. Even when I am, I'm not caught up on laundry. You're never caught up on laundry because the next day you're still going to have laundry. So it's just a never ending thing in this house and probably at everybody else's house. I know a lot of people that wash clothes every single day, and I find that difficult because I do usually separate the laundry where I have my whites, my lights and colors, and then the blue jeans and the dark clothes and the towels. I usually separate all that stuff, so I don't see how people wash every single day because, like I said, I wouldn't have a big enough load for each thing. I don't know. Let me know how y'all do it down in the comments. But yeah, I'm not big on laundry. I have been trying to keep up with it more though, where it's not out of control. It used to get so out of control and I would get so overwhelmed with it. that I wouldn't even want to do it. I just wouldn't want to deal with it. I've also found that keeping the laundry room clean helps me to stay on top of the laundry as well. Keeping closets and dressers clean helps me stay on top of the laundry. That's why tomorrow I want to go through and clean the closets, clean every single room in this house because it really will set me up for a good start. I like doing a lot of cleaning on Sundays so that way when Monday comes around, it's a fresh start to the week. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but I do like to do a lot of cleaning on Sunday. My husband's usually here on Mondays, so I like to spend those days with him. But yeah, I'm just really big on cleaning on the weekends. I really don't do much anymore. I don't go out. I don't do much of anything unless it has to do with like karate. We might go to some events every now and then or, get-togethers, but usually I'm just at the house. That's where I enjoy myself the most. I'm just always here. So, yeah, lots of cleaning to do and lots of other stuff to do. I need to also, I never did take y'all out and to show y'all the furniture graveyard, so I'll do that as well. So here's the kids' karate gear. Like I said, smells really bad. So I do this once a week, usually on Friday evening. I will go ahead and get these washed so that way they can air dry. You really shouldn't leave them out in the sun, even though sometimes I will leave them out for like an hour or so in the sun just to get it, dried. But for the most part, I just leave it up here on the washer, or I'll go lay it on the couch under the ceiling fan in there, and that works really well too. I don't know if y'all knew that you could wash this kind of stuff, but I wash ours once a week so that way the smell, because like I said, if you don't wash it, like that smell is horrific. So I went ahead and washed those, and then for their bags, I have been putting those in a mesh bag so that way they don't get tore up inside, and washing those like that. And then I'll do the same thing. I'll let those air out. Either I'll go put it on the hood of the truck for a little while, not too long because they will start to crack and whatnot. You don't want to leave the gloves and stuff out there too long, but I'll put them on the hood of the truck for about an hour or so. Or, like I said, I'll just lay them out in the living room and let them dry under the ceiling fan. But that's up to y'all. I don't know if any of y'all have kids and anything, but it's definitely necessary to wash this stuff. And it's also like you just want to keep it clean. You don't want any staph infections or anything like that going on. So now I'm going to show y'all how we prepare our meat to be frozen. Y'all ask me all the time what I eat, and I'm still pretty strict, guys. I do drink some coffee with some sugar in it. I'm trying to cut that out. I'm trying to make it to where I only drink coffee every other day. I'm gonna try that. Um, just because you get more of the effects of the caffeine. Once you start drinking a lot of caffeine, it is not going to have the same effect on you. So I'm trying to cut down to coffee every other day. And instead of putting the milk and sugar like I have been, I'm going to start putting the grass-fed butter with some salt in it because the sugar does hold me back. I can't get in ketosis. I like being in ketosis. I know a lot of people don't agree with that, but I like the way my mind works when I'm in ketosis, and I love the way my body feels when I'm in ketosis. So I'll probably do that again. A lot of y'all, like I said, ask me what I eat. I eat a ton of red meat, and this one we bought from the grocery store. We usually get it from the butcher down the road. He had been closed every time we went. My in-laws just went this morning because they actually go to him and take their meat back home with them. It's that good. It's that good, the meat from there. And I will show y'all in the next video what that looks like. We got some fajitas and some more ground beef. Like I said, I like my meat to be very fatty. I do believe that women should eat a very high fat diet. That's just my personal opinion. That's what makes me feel best. When I eat a lot of high fat red meat, my skin glows. It's a totally different vibe. Um, the reason I eat like this, most of y'all know, is because I was having a lot of health issues. I was having a lot of autoimmune issues. I was sick all the time. I haven't been sick in like probably a year. I haven't felt bad in like a year, so it's not going anywhere. I'm never going to change this, and I'm never going to change it. So what I eat usually is I'll either make some ground beef and just add salt to that, or sometimes I do add taco seasoning and I'll make like like I'll get some shredded cheese, which you should not buy the shredded cheese in the package. You should probably buy a block of cheese and shred it yourself. That'd probably be better. I'll put that in a pan and just kind of fry it up like a taco, and I'll eat that almost every day. I'll also eat like for the past few days I've just been eating eggs. So I'll eat 4 eggs at a time. There's really no point in just eating 2 eggs or 3 eggs. Like, you're going to need to get your protein if you're going to eat like this. So I usually eat 4 eggs at a time, and I'll eat like 8 to 12 eggs a day sometimes. Feel great. I also eat pickles. I was telling my mother-in-law, though, that I am going to need to start growing some cucumbers and doing my own pickling, because I'm just trying to get away from anything that's processed or has anything like that in it. I'm also going to be starting to like bake things for the kids, as far as like Cheez-Its and the little goldfish, the cheese goldfish things. You can bake all that stuff yourself. You can do all that stuff at home. There's some really great recipes out there for all that, and I'm going to start doing that. There's even ways you can make your own Oreos. Like, there's so many different things we can make at home to get away from all this kind of stuff that's in the freezer right now. Um, Even with French fries and stuff like that, I'll probably start buying some potatoes again, doing that for the kids since they want to eat the French fries and chicken nuggets. Probably can make some healthier chicken nuggets as well. So we'll be working on that. Like I said, it's a process. It's, you're transitioning your whole life from going to the grocery store all the time to trying to just stay away from there as much as possible, unless I'm buying stuff that's for actual recipes. I had a rule when I was very strict on myself, where I would only eat things that had 4 ingredients max. So this bacon is from Sam's Club. It does have a little sugar in it, and it's definitely processed. I don't eat as much bacon as I used to, but every now and then I will have some bacon with my eggs or whatever. The kids love bacon, and I really don't see a problem with it. So we buy these from, like I said, we buy everything in bulk. It's just cheaper that way. And then I will freeze it. So the one from Sam's Clubs, these are the ones that like restaurants use. They have paper lining in them. So I'll take about 3 rolls, roll them up, and put them in freezer bags as well. And just throw those in the freezer and take one out probably once a week, once every 2 weeks. Like I said, we don't go through a lot of this anymore. I've been going through a lot of eggs. And the eggs are actually, I think, at $36 for, I think, I don't know how many dozen it is, but, or how many eggs is in the box, but it's a huge box of eggs, and that's about $36. For some reason, our chickens haven't been laying as much. I think they're probably stressed out because there was a dog attack recently, so maybe they were kind of freaked out about that. But we need to start figuring out how to get them to lay more, because the eggs are getting very expensive, which is reasonable. It's understandable, because eggs, like I've told everyone before, like there's so many vitamins in eggs, just like there's so many vitamins in red meat. And it's just it's a staple for me. It's like that's what I eat. So when y'all ask me what I eat, it's about 4 different things. I eat bacon, eggs, red meat, pickles, and real salt. I eat the Redmond's real salt, and that's literally what I eat. Every now and then I will go off course and I will have something bad, but it's usually once every 2 months, once every 3 months. I try to stay away from everything pretty much. So yeah, that's how I've been eating, and I've been eating like that for almost a year now. Feeling great. Like I said, everything's changed. Everything's completely changed. My body's not having to fight to process so many different things. It's not confused. It's like it knows what it's going to get, and it knows how to digest it, and it knows where to send everything, like as far as the nutrients. So I've just been living for it. I absolutely love it. I don't have as much brain fog anymore. I used to not, I could barely talk. I feel like I could barely put a cohesive sentence together for the most part. It was pretty bad. So For me, this has worked. I'm not telling you to do this. I'm not giving you any kind of advice about your diet. Y'all ask me what I eat. That's what I eat. I eat about 4 different things every single day, and you get used to it. And then, like, I crave my food. Like, I crave what I eat. I don't like, I would rather have what I eat at home than, I don't even think about McDonald's or anything. I don't even think about it anymore. It's not something that I crave. It's not something that I want. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I try to stay away from sugar as much as possible. Like I said, I have been drinking coffee with milk and sugar, which is a no-no because it's hard to quit sugar once you get it in your system. So I'm trying to get off of that again. Like I said, I'm going to have to start drinking my coffee black with the butter and the salt. So that way I'm not putting any sugar into my body because, like I said, I can't do anything in moderation. And I've just noticed that sugar makes me really hungry, and it's just not good for me. So I've decided that I'm going to try to get back to that as well. But yeah, that's what I do. And this lasts, like I said, a really long time. It is pretty pricey when we go buy all this stuff because we buy it in bulk. But we're not going back and forth to town all the time getting a bunch of different things. A lot of people think that my way of eating is very expensive, that they can't afford it. We spend way less eating this way because I stay satiated all the time. I'm not snacking. I don't have any processed food in the house really. Like, there's no chips, there's no cereals. We've totally cut cereals out. Um, Nothing like that. So I'm not hungry. I know when I'm ready to eat, and I'm not like snacking throughout the day. So we save money doing this, especially because we don't really want to go out to eat as much because we want this kind of food. Like, your body literally will start craving what it needs, what it wants. So yeah, that's me though. Like I said, I'm not giving you any kind of advice about this, guys. Do not, like, you can look it up. Like, it's just really good for autoimmune disease. I was really, really inflamed. I was sick constantly, and this pretty much saved my life. And I owe that all to one of the doctors on the internet, Dr. Shafee. Um, Listened to everything he said, and I just took it all in, and I was out of options and I was running out of time. I did it, and it totally changed my life. I'll always be grateful for that. Like I said, I know it's not for everybody. I totally understand, and I know it's scary for most people. Most people are terrified of cholesterol. I have no worries about cholesterol as long as my triglycerides are low, and the only way my triglycerides are low is if I don't eat a ton of sugar. So that's how I do it. I do have, like I said, finally the butcher was open, so I have more meat to package. I'll do that in the next video. Show y'all what it looks like from the butcher. It's actually cheaper from the butcher. We had this little thing of sausage here. I love sausage too. I try to stay away from pork. There's a lot of histamines in pork. Of course, this is processed as well. But every now and then, I love some sausage patties. So I'm gonna go ahead and freeze half of this, leave half of it out because I'm sure that we'll eat it very soon. And the kids also love sausage patties and stuff like that. So we just try to cook at home a lot and try to stay away from, ultra processed foods and all the things. Like I said, I've been doing it for like a year now. I think in November, yeah, last year in November is when I kind of started it, and I haven't really quit since. I have, messed up with my diet. Like I said, cold coffee, all that kind of stuff. Every now and then some bread, every now and then some sweets. But for the most part, I've just been on a very high animal protein diet and saved my life. So that's how the house turned out. And I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I will see y'all in the next one. I love you all so much, and take care of each other. Bye, guys.